Produced by Espressif System, ESP8266 has a 32-bit Tensilica CPU, common digital peripheral interfaces, antenna switches, an RF balun, a power amplifier, a low-noise receive amplifier, filters, and power management modules. Here is the ESP8266 Home Assistant, the secret device your smart home can't do without. A self-contained SoC with an integrated TCP/IP protocol stack, the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module allows any microcontroller to access your Wi-Fi network. The ESP8266 is capable of offloading all Wi-Fi networking tasks from another application processor or hosting an application. ESP8266 and Wi-Fi play an essential role in building home automation devices with ESP Home. Stay with, and let's get detailed about that later on in the video. Each ESP8266 module has an AT command set firmware that has been pre-programmed, so all you have to do is connect it to your Arduino device to get nearly the same amount of Wi-Fi functionality as a Wi-Fi shield. The ESP8266 module is a very affordable board with a sizable and expanding community.
Get started.
Functions of ESP8266. The ESP8266 can be used in a wide variety of IoT projects. Some of them include networking. Embedded devices can communicate with routers and send data thanks to the module's Wi-Fi antenna. Data processing entails handling fundamental analog and digital sensor inputs in order to perform much more complicated calculations using an RTOS or non-OS SDK. P2P connectivity can be used to establish direct communication between ESPs and other devices. Web server, access HTML or development language written pages. ESP8266 Applications. Some Internet of Things (IoT) devices containing ESP8266 modules include smart security equipment, such as security cameras and smart locks. Smart energy appliances, such as thermostats. Industrial robots with advanced technology, such as programmable logic controllers, PLCs. Smart medical equipment, such as wearable health monitors. We will take an in-depth look at how ESP8266 and Home Assistant work to build the secret device your smart home can't live without. Home Assistant. It is an open-source and cost-free program used for home automation as called. It offers a full local substitute for products like SmartThings and HomeBridge. The Home Assistant made it possible to handle smart home appliances locally, providing more security, dependability, and flexibility than many cloud-connected products. It gives you access to home automation functionality without requiring the cloud, so your home automation system is not reliant on distant servers or an internet connection. It is adaptable, works with the vast majority of smart devices, and is network-free. The Home Assistant enables you to program schedules, allowing various smart home gadgets to communicate and function as intelligently as possible. According to Game and Tech Focus blog writer Mujin Muso, Home Assistant is considered to be one of the most popular local home automation platforms. If anyone is serious about home automation using local control, this is one platform you cannot ignore. You can allow Home Assistant to scan your Wi-Fi network for all connected smart devices, connect with the one it can control, and present a user-friendly interface to let them cooperate based on how and when you want the single instruction to be carried out. Finding more interesting tech content has been made more easier. By subscribing to our channel, you get content like these and more just a click away. ESP8266 and Home Assistant. Without writing a single line of code, you can create full smart devices, catalog the link sensors, and create automation with your ESP devices and Home Assistant. Instead of writing code, you can register sensors and devices with straightforward YAML configuration files. Giving your ESP8266 a task, you can attach a sensor, such as a temperature and humidity sensor, called a DHT sensor, as well as a relay that can be used to turn on bigger devices like lamps so that Home Assistant can be expanded.
Interesting.
You can go ahead and add the add-on to the sidebar after installing the ESP Home dashboard in Home Assistant by navigating. You will see a straightforward page with a sizable green plus New Device button in the bottom right corner. If you click this button and Home Assistant is not operating over HTTPS, Home Assistant notifies you that you must connect the ESP8266 to the PC hosting the ESP Home dashboard. The ESP8266 must be connected to your Raspberry Pi in your home, which is running Home Assistant. You will probably want to connect your new home automation device to your local Wi-Fi network when you first built it using ESP Home. You'll need the Wi-Fi network name and password to connect to your Wi-Fi network. And just like that, you've configured and deployed your first home automation device with ESP Home. So, for you to utilize the appealing interface to communicate with your new device, add it to Home Assistant. Your home automation device has now been integrated to Home Assistant, allowing you to build virtual switches in your Home Assistant dashboard when it has connected to your device and configured the sensors.
That should do it.
Change your device's configuration for the sensors that match the device you want to control. Use the configuration you have generated using the ESP Home interface to flash the ESP device. Your Home Assistant dashboard should now include the ESP Home device sensor. You would have now given Home Assistant a visual depiction of your new home automation system. If you want to find out more about Home Assistant, feel free to check out this video on the top 5 incredible Home Assistant dashboards and control panels.